Qwen Deep Research just got an upgrade. It's smarter than ever. It also conducts deeper search to find more rich results, and also it provides more accurate information with less hallucinations. Also, it has tools with parallel execution that probably solve this issue, and also it has support for multimodal input. You can upload files and images to it. So that's a very nice upgrade and update to Qwen Deep Research. In all honesty, this is not a tool that I have used ever before, but we are going to try it out today. So I gave it a request, which is what's the latest updates with regards to diffusion text transformers. This is a new architecture that I believe in the future will take over LLMs, so I really want to learn more about it. It asks me a little bit of questions to clarify my intents and what I expect out of it, and deep research was completed in around 2 minutes. It cites 17 sources and it gives me the result with citations here. We can see all of the results here. It outputs also tables with the different kind of architectures that exist for this specific problem, and the report is quite big in all honesty. It gives even more tables and it gives us the final report in PDF, which you can open alongside. So this is on LaTeX and this looks beautiful. You could absolutely use deep research to create such amazing research and tutorial and educational material. This looks absolutely tremendous. In all honesty, we see a mistake here which should be quite fixable easily by the engineering team, and we see all of the citations here. So, in order to be able to compare with what other people do, I have used Perplexity, Grok, and ChatGPT from OpenAI to see the different responses, so we can compare. But before we do so, I want to let you know how you can use this. You want to go to chat.qwen.ai, open up the model, the big one, 235 billion A22B, and you want to select Deep Research and describe what you want to learn. You can also see some examples over here. Also, if you're interested in learning more about AI tools, I have created a very cheap and affordable AI course that is hosted on Udemy with over 25 hours of material for you to watch and learn. This course, I firmly believe, will make you more productive than ever, and you can leverage all of the things that I show you in there, from coding to generating images and videos to AI automations to make more money than ever using your business or your job. But let's see the result from Perplexity. Here it shows us the different competitors. There is a very significant overlap with what we've seen from Qwen, which is good. It seems like they get the correct information. This is not something I'm a very big fan of because it's very flat. However, it cites a lot more sources, like it goes a little bit more depth with all of the things it gets from the internet. However, the final result doesn't seem that more extensive. You can also see the steps that this model took. Step by step, you can, use this as a reference to learn more things while you get the report. Also, it got some images which you could use, for example, if you want to create something or if you want to get a little bit of a sense of how these architectures work. And I would say that it's not that much better than what Qwen gave us. Maybe it goes a little bit more in depth. Also, Qwen allows you to see all of the steps taken and the whole planning around all of these things. But I would say that for me, Qwen seems a lot better as a final product than what Perplexity gave us. Now, about Grok. I was not able to open up Deep Research. I think there's no button nowadays here, but we can see here that the presentation quality is a little better than Perplexity, a little worse than Qwen, and we can see all of the different models that are stated here. Again, there's significant overlap, and it goes not very that much deeply into the topic, but I would say the result is good and it's quite updated. Now, let's talk about the usual suspect. As we all know, probably it has the best research tool. So let's see what we can get with the free version. I can already see some models that we have not seen from the previous reports. I also really like the styling and how everything is structured over here. So I think this is a very nice response. You can see it cited 29 sources, which is interesting. It looks good, probably not perfect. you could also share a link to all of these and you could potentially download it. So let's try the PDF download. So we compare, the PDFs across the multiple versions. So this is more like a company report. It also has citations, which is good really to know. And we can see all of the details here. In my opinion, the final response from Qwen in terms of the report is better. In total, I think it looks a lot better. Again, I compared only with free tools. One thing that I like is that Perplexity does go in depth about all of these things. Also, I like this step feature a lot. It's quite clear. And also, I really like the images. No other tool does that. And I think that's a big plus for Perplexity. But in total, as a final presentation and final response, I think Qwen is probably up there with the rest. I really like its response. I really like the PDF it creates. It's super professional. And I think this is arguably one of the best deep research tools that is out there available for everyone to use completely for free. And that's a big plus. Let me know what you think about deep research from Qwen. I would highly suggest that you add Qwen Chat into your tool case. And if you don't use AI for more than 20 to 30 requests per day, you really don't have to pay any chat model. You can use all of them, and when the limits are reached in one of them, you can go to the other one. For more tools, again, I would highly suggest that you check the course. We cover so many things in there, you really should not be missing out. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next video.